Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Molly Smith. Newport police have identified the pedestrian who was killed by a truck Saturday at the Newport Mini Mart car wash. Police say 45-year-old Tina Hall was run over by an 18-year-old man trying to move his car away from a gas pump. Police say a chemical retardant was released from the pump, which caused a panic. Police are still trying to figure out why the fire suppression chemical was released. No charges have been filed against the driver. The Burlington School District is bringing in a former state trooper to investigate the high school's handling of an alleged teacher-student sex scandal. The investigation is focused on if the right reporting procedures were met after school employees learned of the relationship between 44-year-old Giovanni Uranga and the 17-year-old student. Burlington School Board Chair says they decided to use an outside investigator rather than district staff because of concerns that policies may have been violated. Uranga has pleaded not guilty to 4 counts of sexual exploitation of a minor. The Social Security program is not going broke. That's the word, according to Senator Bernie Sanders. He says the trustees of Medicare and Social Security report released Friday says Social Security has enough money to stay afloat until 2033. And in the case of Medicare, that's 2026. Sanders says longer-term problems with the program could be fixed by lifting the cap on payroll taxes on upper-income workers. Most high school seniors are getting set to start their summer jobs or maybe travel, but 2 Colchester teenagers are embarking on an adventure and filming the whole thing. Sean Casey and DJ Tuttle created what they're calling Helping Hand Adventure, a cross-country road trip stopping at major disaster areas like the Jersey Shore and Moore, Oklahoma to volunteer. Their adventure starts June 20th.
So far, we have the East Coast really planned out,
Yep.
but we're still working on more funding to try to get West Coast. We've said all along that we want to make it to California, no matter what. That's the goal.
The 2 are fundraising for their trip online. They say they're going to post videos chronicling their adventures and create a full-length documentary when they get back to Vermont in August. The Community College of Vermont graduated a record number of students this weekend. 614 students graduated and accepted their diplomas this year. The commencement ceremonies were held Saturday at Norwich University's Shapiro Fieldhouse. 65% of the 2013 class were the first-generation college students. Governor Peter Shumlin was among the 3,000 people on hand for Saturday's event. What an exciting day.
And to do it in the heat and the humidity
and
that
those
we had
black,
on Saturday.
Oh, no.
Yep, and well, we had the storms come through yesterday, and especially during the day on Friday, some rain showers coming in.
30 degrees. Oh, my goodness. Thanks, Gary, and thanks for joining us. Have a great day.
All right, Molly, it's time for this morning's 3-minute wrap.
All right, getting you up to speed every morning in just 3 minutes.
Heavy rains, wind, and hail hit New England hard. The most severe storms were to the south and east of Burlington here in Vermont, where quarter-sized hail was reported.
The latest numbers show that about 5,200 customers remain without power this morning. Green Mountain Power says it could take until Tuesday before all those power lines are fully restored.
2 people were hit by lightning in the Upper Valley. Officials say a man and a woman in their 20s were at a boat launch on Goose Pond in Canaan, New Hampshire when they were struck. They were taken to Dartmouth-Hitchcock. We don't know their current conditions.
The same weather system caused the National Weather Service to issue a rare tornado warning in Maine. They're also dealing with some downed trees and localized flooding. Also in Maine, a dance instructor who used her Zumba studio as a front for prostitution has pleaded guilty. 30-year-old Alexis Wright took a plea agreement that sends her to jail for 10 months.
A Johnson woman died in a crash Sunday, but an infant in the car survived. Police say Jessica Chaplin was driving on Route 104 in Cambridge when she drove off the road and hit a tree. She wasn't wearing a seatbelt, got thrown from the car, and later died. The infant was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A North Bennington man has died in a weekend motorcycle accident. Police say 43-year-old Christopher Hardy lost control of his bike on Route 67 in White Creek, New York. Officials say he died at the scene.
Crews in California are trying to find the body of a teenager who was swept over a nearly 600-foot waterfall. The National Park Service says a 19-year-old was swimming about 150 feet from the edge of the Nevada Fall in Yosemite National Park when he was caught in a swift current. It's not believed believed to be possible to survive that fall.
Taking a look at some of the stories happening this week, the trial for reputed mob boss James Whitey Bulger starts tomorrow. The 83-year-old is accused of playing a role in 19 murders. He was captured 2 years ago after 16 years on the run. The IRS scandal expected to be back in the spotlight on Capitol Hill as training videos showing IRS employees line dancing and reenacting Gilligan's Island are released, along with a report that finds the agency spent about $50 million on lavish conferences.
President Obama will meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping for the first time. The White House wants to talk about the recent cyber attacks on the United States national security targets, and the Pentagon says they are originating from China. Chinese officials say at least 61 people are dead from a fire at a poultry plant. The state news agency says 3 explosions in the electrical system started the fire.
And a lot of people around here try to escape the heat by going to the movies at the weekend box office. Fast and Furious 6 held its lead from Memorial Day from the holiday, earning more than $34 million. The magic heist thriller Now You See Me debuted in second place with $28 million.
I can't believe they made 6 of those and people are still going to see them. Too Fast, Too Furious.
This most recent one broke records.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, that's a wrap.
Gary, over to you.